Oh, damn. What's up, everybody? It's Monday, April 20th. Well, we are almost through with April. Pretty much. Crazy, huh? What a weekend it was this weekend. Let me break it down for you. So, first of all, last week went pretty well. I made a video on Thursday, I think it was Thursday, April 16th was. But I ended up deleting it. There was really not much to talk about in that video, so I just decided to start over. It's been a minute since I've done a video. It's been a minute. I don't do videos as much anymore unless it's something big that's coming up or whatnot. Hope to God something big comes up. And I'm not just saying that, just to say that, you know. Just in general, you know. So, sorry. Need some water. Ooh, I almost hit the curb. I gotta wait. Get in a straight line. Anyway, work all week was pretty chill. They sent me to like 5 different areas, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But it was definitely a more out of the ordinary week last week. Which again, it's fine. They send me to buildings that I'm already used to cleaning pretty much. But y'all know me, same shit as always. I don't want to clean forever, but it's stable right now. It's stable. So, anyway, last week, what have I had going on? Well, first off, it was a pretty normal work week, like I said. Friday, I just went home and chilled out. I think I just played the PlayStation, didn't do much of anything. Saturday and Sunday were pretty eventful days, a little bit. Saturday, my niece's birthday party was happening. We had a birthday party go on, because I guess we didn't do one because it was her birthday fell on Easter this year. Well, not on Easter, it fell on Good Friday, so we couldn't do a birthday party. We had to wait. And my back has been giving me problems all week long. Like I don't want to say why me. Oh no, I know why. But it's just like these painkillers thankfully help it to where it's more not sharp, painful struggle every morning. It's more so like it's more so just uncomfortable to do stuff. But still, you know, I shouldn't be having these lower back pains at 24. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. So I guess I really am going to have to join. But I don't know how my cousin's workout flow is. That's the problem. You know, I want to work out, but I don't want him to be a fucking hard ass with me on it. But still, you know, I need the workout. I just just don't want him to be a fucking hard ass with me on it. Because it's going to annoy me pretty fast, you know, but I can't really do much of anything this weekend anyway, you know. He says he's been working out a lot, but it's just like, you know, I got to watch out too, you know. But he goes after work. That's why it's like, in that case, I don't have an excuse to go home and go to, you know, because, yeah, but I need to do some shit on my lower back, because my lower back is just not doing it for me. Gonna get right by you, buddy, sorry. I get trucks have to go the speed limit. I don't blame truck drivers, but, you know. Anyway, Saturday. So, this might be a part 2 video. Not sure. Sunday might be a little shorter, but I'll try to fit it all in one video. So, Saturday was my niece's birthday party, like I said. And Jake couldn't hang out because he wasn't feeling too good. Didn't want to get people sick, and understandably, it's a birthday party, so he didn't want to feel all weird and alone being at a party, which is fair, because no one wants to be at a party where they don't fucking know anybody, and it's just like, okay, you know what I mean? So, Jake, I couldn't get him that day, because I was just having a good time at the birthday party. And I didn't really want to leave. I didn't want to leave. So I had to cancel hanging out with Jake. But I hung out with Nate. Nate and I during the time, because Jake was hanging out with his dad early in the morning. So I was like, I can come pick you up early in the morning. And that's exactly why I picked my friends up early in the morning at like 11 or 12. And not early in the morning, but early in the day at 11 or 12. So then I can, you know, have the whole day with them, so then, you know, when it's like this, where it's 2:30, you know, you just never know, you know. But anyway, so, Nate and I, before the party started, because the party started at 3, Nate and I, went to Harley Davidson, the motorcycle shop, and it was really good until the very end. I felt really bad. Not good like drama happened. It's just, you know, shit happens. So, man, the Harley Davidson in Tacoma is extremely impressive. And the people are really nice. But they do it so they can sell stuff. And if they don't sell anything, they kind of switch. They switch up a little bit. They get kind of like depressed, like, dang, you know. So it kind of switched from 100 to 50, I'd say, not to where the mood changed pretty fast. You know, not in a good way. So yeah, it was kind of sad, but from the very beginning, realistically, I have been telling them I don't think I can do anything today, but I really hope to soon. Within the next few months, or the next year in general, you know, just hope for something good to come out of it. My fucking back, man. I don't understand what I did. If I slept wrong, did I think I pretty much slept wrong, because I threw my back out somehow. I don't understand what I did, but it's my calves. It's my calves and my lower back. Maybe I need to ride like this for a little while. I don't really want to do that, though, because I can barely reach the wheel. But I used to drive like that, where I would be kind of lower to the wheel a little bit. But I don't know if that's putting too much strain on my back or not. Then again, I will admit I was not eating good this weekend at all. I was not eating good at all. I will openly admit that. So that's why I'm not saying why is this happening to me, because I know damn well why this is happening to me. And I will admit I messed up a little bit. I messed up a little bit. But I just need to get it fixed. So, but anyway, Nate and I went to Harley Davidson and we met a few guys who showed us a tour. They came up to us. We didn't come up to them. And they were very nice people. One of the guys is kind of newer, and they're all these big guys with beards, the typical biker stereotype looks. And the ladies that worked there, the biker stereo, which is not a bad thing because they were very pretty, but, it's just like very biker typical looking workers, So they got us amped up looking at these bikes. The guy showed me his little Street Bob personally. It's a Harley, but it's not a majorly big Harley. And I wanted to look at the Fat Boy and the Nightster, which I feel so bad because I kept telling them from the beginning I can't do it. I mean, I can, but I'm already struggling financially as it is, so why would I want to do it, So I have the guy's number for when I'm ready. I told them, don't get rid of my info. The time will come, because they wanted me to sign the papers on one of the bikes. And I kind of did, but, it didn't completely go through, like I'm in the system. But I told them, keep my info. Just let me take care of some debt first. It'll be a while, but I need to take care of some debt. Credit card debt, I need to take care of some debt, pay my car down. Because $390 to $580 is not bad. I mean, $580 is fucking crazy, but $390 is more realistic for a bike. But the problem is, I'm paying $1,200 a month for a car, on top of $700 for insurance, on top of giving all my money for other bills to my mom who needs help, and a gun that I'm still paying off, which I will get paid off on Friday officially, and then no more guns for a while. Just straight up paying off credit card debt. Straight up credit card debt's going down for a while. But anyway, yeah, so we were there for like 2 hours maybe, and they wanted me to sign on these bikes. And I guess the Fat Boy and the Nightster, I don't know if they're just making it a tactic just to sell it to me, but they were saying they're okay for people who really don't have experience on bikes. But I don't know if that's just a crock of shit and the bikes are whatever, because I've never rode a Harley Davidson before. But they wanted me to get the Nightster, which is more beginner friendly too, and it's cheaper. But I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Me being kind of egotistical and a little big for my britches, I'm trying to aim for the Fat Boy or a Sportster S. But again, it's just not the right choice right now, and that's why I feel really bad for them, because I wasted a lot of their time, like trying to pick a bike. But I kept telling them, Saturday, I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you guys from the beginning, I don't think I can do it. Oh, I need to get more floor wipes. That's right. I'm glad I put a reminder out on Friday for that. I just got a reminder. I got to grab more wipes for my bathroom. So, yeah, it was a pretty fun time. Sat on some bikes. The Fat Boy felt so good sitting on... Okay, this is going to sound kind of weird, but... how do I say it without sounding gay? The Fat Boy was a really nice bike to sit on. There we go. Yeah, because I made it sound really wrong. Every single time I say it, it just sounds wrong. I'm like, the Fat Boy was so nice to sit on. Like, that does not sound right at all. So I'm like, the Fat Boy is a nice bike to sit on, so then I don't sound like an absolute fucking gay dude, But yeah, it was a very nice bike. The Sportster S was also a very nice bike. But $28,000, and it makes sense. It makes sense why that bike is 28 grand. And a little too hot in here. It makes sense. Even though they're more expensive than what the website says, but yeah, I can't do it. I thought I could yesterday, see if I could try to get it down to cheaper, but then, yeah, I'm not going to call no more for right now. I'm not going to call no more. Oh, my God. My back, man. I wish this pain would stop. I'm constantly working, man. I don't know why my back has to do this all the time, man. I mean, in the sense that I'm not sitting around all the time, Like, why does my fucking back have to kill me all the time? In the sense of, yes, I'm heavy, and that's why. But, like, I move, I work. So it's just like, man. But it could have been the last bed that I had. I got a new bed yesterday, which is actually not new. It's my sister's old bed. Okay, maybe that's too much cold. They still got the Christmas lights up for some reason. I don't know why they still... Unless that's just it's a Bigfoot light. Kind of ironic. Haven't seen nothing since, if you know what I mean. Check out that creature video that I made. That's a real story. It's not bullshit. But who really knows? People are at the stop a believing point when it comes to the dash cam, but my dash cam doesn't really work that well, so. But anyway, shit. Yeah, so I left Harley Davidson. I felt really bad, but I kept warning them that I wouldn't have been able to do it that day. So, we left, went back to the party, socialized at the party, and then just, yeah. So then Sunday, we were security at church. I called Harley back to see if they were willing to get it lower. 580 is as low as it's going to get. It's not getting any lower than that. So we talked about the Sportster. But then, my mom just was not with the idea. Not right now, mainly because financially, And yeah, I do got to control myself with stuff that I buy sometimes. So it's just like, yeah, I got to really, be a little more responsible and just get back to paying my stuff down after I finish this gun on Friday. Seriously, you know what I mean? Seriously, I need to stop with this after a while. I'm gonna get some ammo for it and try to get a holster or a box, and then that's it. I'm done with guns for at least till closer to the end of the year. That I was just drinking. It hurts when I cough. It hurts my legs, man. I don't even know. I'm gonna talk to my cousin about getting back in the gym, I guess, too, At this point, if he can get me to get moving at the gym, because my body doesn't want to register, you move at your work, that should be good enough. No, we're not going to process that as workout. It's stupid. Then I'm just going to have to. But it was a good weekend. I was security at church, and then we went home, got some new furniture, and we just hung out. But here's to a new week. We're almost close to the end of the month. I'm getting my gun paid off on Friday, and yeah, feeling pretty good about today. But anyway, my mom's calling me, so bye for now.